we managed to learn a few more things about Neil Vanna. You may remember that he was a porter contracted by Bridges. That's what we told you before. Since then, I received a mail.
Another one from our very own Hartman, I'm guessing. Look, we sure we can trust them? Whoever they are?
They are almost certainly someone on the inside. Someone with access to the UCA's administrative systems. It seems Neil Vanna was attending therapy sessions.
But the real revelation is who Vanna's therapist was. Charlie, can you please explain?
A specialist who worked with other doomed sufferers, including one Sam Bridges. She was your therapist and your partner.
Lucy?
Neil Vanna's name was on her client list. Right there in black and white.
That's crazy.
We also uncovered a photo you should see.
Per the records, they perished in a void out which claimed an entire city. A void out only you survived, Sam.
Lucy was pregnant at the time.
It wasn't mine. The child she was carrying. She straight up told me to my face. I never had any kids. She was just my shrink, helping me to work through my phobia. That's all she ever was to me.
What's up, friends? How we doing out there? What's going on out here? Who was saying that? Alright, going back to this Neil Vanna dude. Something ain't stirring the Kool-Aid here, because is this dude and Sam's wife having an affair? Is that what's going on? Now this dude's tracking down Sam because of it?
You slept well, yes? And you'll only need a short break before we can get to work. Why don't you try freshening up with a shower?
He always tells us to take a shower. Lucky for you, doll man, you don't have to.
You really don't remember me.
That woman just now, was that...
Lucy. That was Lucy.
Ah, yes. She was your therapist, wasn't she?
One thing I want to do, let me grab a PCC just to make sure we have it on the truck in case something happens and we need to fabricate. Do I have a level? No, because it would be up there. Well, I'm just going to take the level 1. Throw it on the truck. Alright, that's what I wanted. Let's head over and get this other order. We already grabbed the sub order from the chronobiologist, so we'll do that one and this other one. I need one of those thermal pads.
Ooh, just the man I've been waiting for. The Metagenomicist's main order is prepped and ready for you. We'd like you to capture the timefall-resistant emu I identified and take it to her shelter. You might find the capturing part tricky, but if you're real quiet, you shouldn't have too much trouble getting close. Now, this emu appears to possess certain unique temporal properties. It may well have some kind of connection to extinction entities as well. The metagenomicist might have different insights into its nature given her specialization, though. Personally, I'm hoping this might lead us to a major breakthrough. Help us out, Sam.
So that's going to her. Oh, that one's going all the way over there. Oh, I found... So there's a mine right there. It's not far from the architect. And I was driving around because I didn't know what that building was. So I went ahead and got it up and running. Because you get... I think you get ceramics at that place. So I was using that to build some of the roads. So we've already been over there. I started the monorail there too because there's one that connects it. I'm not really sure how far it goes, but it goes through the mountains there. That one's a hefty one. So we probably could grab that and take it back to her, and then... I think that other one was the other suborder I picked up. But let me grab both of them. Yeah, it's going to be a minute before I do that. This... Alright, what's this say? I mean, it's all downhill, right? Mountain range that rises in the center. Steep slopes. Suffered accidents trying to rush through. Well, I'm going to be on a vehicle, so I think if you just take it easy and ride down here, we should be good. We'll put that there. And then... Oh, it's actually... Let me redo this because I kind of went the wrong way.
Delivery route finalized.
Yeah, I haven't actually...
Commencing route creation.
Alright, so we'll get it to there. That's probably the worst of it. Yeah, that one's the one to her. And then whatever that other one is, I'm not sure yet. We have to do that one too, so. But I'm probably going to do this one first.
Delivery route finalized.
Then we'll deal with the rest later. Alright, here's something interesting because she said we have to capture an animal, and I've got a... I'm going to keep this one on there because it's beneficial with the BTs to get away from them, but this one... Yeah, this one. Animals are less likely to run away if you attach to your backpack, so I'm going to swap that one out because I think that's going to be beneficial here, trying to get this emu. I tried to get a kangaroo once when I didn't have this, and it was very difficult. They're hard to sneak up on. But that should help. We got that from the animal shelter a long time ago. We'll get that. And other than that, I don't need anything else.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Alright. So we got two things. One, I need to check the other order I have. Alright, that's the main order. Yeah, the ghost hunter. So we just need to drop that off. That's right by there. So we'll do that, and then we'll pick this up, take that to her, and then we'll go get the emu. It's kind of like a back and forth thing, but either way, it's all kind of in the same area.
Take care, Sam.
Hopefully we won't have any more avalanches rolling through here. I didn't even think about that. When we saw like the quakes and stuff, and it caused rocks to start popping up on some of those mountain ranges when we were in Mexico. So we got earthquakes, we've got floods, we've got sandstorms, we've got avalanches. This game's got so much more than the last one. This game's been just such a good sequel, too. Oh, don't run that over. I think I did, though. Let me see. I think my truck's alright for the moment. If it starts rolling, I'll just chase it down. Low temperatures. Do we know what the temperature is? This is kind of like when you're in the desert, you get the heat, which isn't good. Oh, the wind's like blowing us. That is nuts. Alright, definitely don't want to stay up here too long. I mean, if we see anything else for him, I'll grab it, but for the most part, I think we're good. Man, this thing is like really rolling downhill too. It's crazy they built that right on that ledge like that. There's something for her. I'll grab that as we're going back to her. Now we got rain. So we had snow up there. Now we got rain down here closer to the surface. So this is where, I think this is where the BT area was, so we'll have to be careful down here. Yeah, I think he's like right in the middle of it. But I'm going to drop that off to him first. Right there. Come on. I'm hitting every rock.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that you...
Appreciate you coming all this way. Allow me to take a look at that cargo you carry. Took good care of this, I see. Ought to make my research easier. Huh. Didn't expect you to bring me this, but I'm glad you did.
We didn't even get one.
So, I finished examining that cargo you brought on over. Now, I know this isn't your fault, but this thing has been absolutely savaged. I highly doubt human or animal involvement. Kinda looks as though it was battered with a large heavy pole, but... And there are also parts that appear to have been melted. Not to mention the unusual tie marks imprinted on the surface. Putting all the pieces together, I reckon this is likely the work of the Headless Rider I've heard rumors about. In all honesty, though, seems like it was set upon by not one, but several riders. Sheer damage is proof enough of that. Yeah, we're looking for multiple villains, I'd say. They won't come out and wreak havoc at just any old time. There's got to be a reason they attack travelers when they do. Mind helping me figure out what that reason is? That way we can set the minds of porters like you at ease. Once we know more about them, I can use that chiral network to enlighten everyone else, too. Indulge my curiosity and I'd be happy for you to hook me up, is what I'm trying to say. If you're keen to do so, then pick up the sub-order I posted. I've included the relevant information in the order details. Be sure to look it over should you choose to take it on.
Order completed.
So he's one of those you can't connect on the first attempt. Got to do another order. Eliminate. They ride tri-cruiser. Oh, there's that. When I was driving on that road, there's a bunch of those tri-cruisers just all busted up and off the side of the road over there. Can't be canceled once accepted. All right, I'll probably do that one later because that one's kind of all the way back over there. So I want to get these other ones done. We can come back and do him a different time, or I'll just do it in my off time. Not sure. We'll see. Might be an interesting one to put in the recording. Oh, I want to keep my truck in the rain for too long. Doesn't look like there's any rocks here, but I keep running into them. Look at all this stuff for her. Oh, these are big ones too. There wasn't there something like right here too? Am I just losing my mind? No, that's East Fort Knott. That's the Ghost Hunter. Yeah, there's something over here. Come on, Sam. Why are you worrying about what's behind you? There's 6 of these things. Never understood. He does that sometimes when you're in enemy territory. But I don't understand why he does it like when you're out here. Like, what is he looking for? Alright, there's those 2. There's nothing out there. Alright, let me take the truck down there because it's further than what I thought. This thing is deteriorating fast.
Okay.
Come on. All right, we got 3. Here's another one. There's 4. Was there any out in the water? No, that's East Fort Knott. Yep, there's one over there. Alright, so we have to cross. The data scientist. That's a cell sample, so that's not it. So where's the other one? Maybe over there. Or they're both across. Just gonna grab this one. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else. Data scientist. Oh, they're both across. Okay. Oh, the rain's starting to let up. We got a nice little bridge here, so we'll cross that. Nice of somebody to put that in. Of course, it's raining right here. Talk about clutch. Alright, which way was it? Nah, it's over this way. That's data scientist stuff. There it is. May grab that too, because we're going to be going there at some point. Or back there. Secret pizza sauce. Come on, Sam. You can't grab it while you're running? Thought you was better than that. Run these back to her. Then we'll come back down here and get the emu. Only bad thing is, can't really... Oh, what am I doing? Oh yeah, I didn't grab this one thing over here. Funny he says that because we were just out of the truck. Get back up here. I'm trying not to hit these rocks, but they're all over the place. She's got more stuff. Let's just get what we can get. Hopefully it's easier getting up on this side than it was that other way. Ceramics. Stuff for the ghost hunter. I guess I better grab that.
Okay.
I think we're gonna need all we can get for him. He's got a lot of stuff to get him up and running. Let's boost it because it's gonna get real steep here. Probably going to use all this battery by the time I get up here.
Now entering chiral network coverage.
I need like some better tires or something. These things just don't grip. Come on, Sam. There we go. It's like if you kind of go in a side pattern, it starts to do a little bit better. But trying to go like straight up, it doesn't always work. Get some momentum here. Yeah, I don't want to jump because it's gonna. There we go. Maybe the tri-cruiser would be better. I don't know. The only bad thing is you can't carry all this stuff, though. You'd have to do... I guess you'd have to do the floating cargo carrier thing.
Enough already.
Alright, we made it back. Yeah, trying to deliver stuff to her is just... it's rough. Just, you can't get up there too quick. Alright, charge back up. Thankfully that thing's there. Of course, walked right by it.
Hey there. Thanks for stopping by. I'll go ahead and review the orders in the system. This cargo looks absolutely wonderful. You sure took good care of it. Oh, wow, you found this? What a relief. I was all but certain it had been lost for good. It's always a pleasure when you pay me a visit. Have enough materials? I've made more available to you if you need. I was thinking this might be of use to you, so take it with my compliments.
So you get a stamina boost. That's pretty good. I like that.
Porters need a lot of energy to make deliveries, right? I made a little something that I'm confident will give you an extra boost. I can't say for certain if the effect will be that significant, but you may as well try it out. Anything to make life easier, right?
Order completed. Well done.
All right, let me make sure she doesn't have anything new. We're good. I'm going to go ahead and get the crystals just because she's so far out of the way, kind of, and it's not easy to get to her. So I'm just going to take those. Then we'll head out. I think I might do the... might go do that Ghost Hunter mission. Man, my truck is beat. I definitely got to repair this thing. I don't know if you can do it in the... This thing's not even going to move. I don't know if you can repair it in here. I know you can put it in the garage, but then the problem with doing that... Let me see if you can repair. I don't know if this thing does that or not. I haven't even tried. Nah, it doesn't. Oh yeah, it does.
Nice repair job. She's practically sparkling.
Alright, that's what we needed. So before we're going to go back into the snow, back into the rain. Just to keep her up and running. Kind of put a lot of time and resources into this vehicle, so I don't really want to depart on it, even though we obviously can fabricate another one. So much easier going downhill. You got stuff all over the place. None of it really easy to get to. Ah, come on. See, it's stuff like that. It's not easy to see that, especially if I'm looking around trying to see if there's any lost cargo, and then you just... I mean, I know it's obviously my fault, but I don't see these. I cannot see them. This truck is too big. Alright, let's jump, because... Wow! The wind must be so strong, it just threw me. Okay. Didn't see that either. Yeah, I've damaged too much cargo, just accidentally run into stuff that I couldn't see. I'll go this way. Some of it kind of blends in with the dirt, some of the rocks, so I don't see them from a distance either. Trying to like use this angle, it's not really great. I don't know, what can you do? Is that a wolf? Kind of sounded like it. Alright, that ghost hunter had something down here in the trees. I was gonna grab it, but I don't see it now. Might have been over this way more. The pizza chef? Why is that all the way out here? I think that was it. Delivery terminal wreckage. That doesn't look close, though. Let me do one more check. I mean, nothing else is popping up, so that must be it. That's just right there. Where's the pizza chef thing? Over there. Wait, what's that? The Pioneer. Who is that? I don't know who that is. Whoa, what is going on?
Like that, Sam.
What did I even trip on? I have no idea. This is... I don't know. I'm just shaking my head. What am I... I don't even know what... I didn't see anything there. There's nothing even sticking out of the ground. Alright, let me grab these. I gotta figure out who the Pioneer is. I don't know.
Gotta stretch my legs.
How far away is this? Hopefully we don't get into the BT area here. Maybe we're going to find them here shortly. When we get to that next location. I don't know. Smart drugs. Those are everywhere for different people. Alright, Sam, let's hoof it. Let's use our skeleton suit. It's the only bad thing. I want to do that other mission for that headless rider or whatever, but there's nowhere to park my vehicle to Keep it out of the rain.
Good evening, Sam.
Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal.
This might get us a 1 star. We'll see how much it budges. Sometimes you never know. May just be a little bit. May be enough.
Not the best weather for travel, I know. Hold on a minute while I check order info in the system. You completed all these orders for me? I really appreciate it.
It's just 2. Nothing. It didn't even move. I think it's because we're not connected. He's not going to give us any extra.
Weather like this can play tricks on you. Make sure you don't get turned around, alright?
Alright, let's pick up this order.
Well done.
We're just going to do it. And then we'll get the... Right, can't be canceled. I got you. We're going over there. All right, I'm going to cross that bridge, get on the road, and then we'll just take it down. I know where that area is. Gone past it a few times. Cargo management. Let me get some of this stuff that's on my back. All that stuff. Throw it on the truck. Auto arrange. And we should be... When did I use this? Yeah, I can't really do anything with that guy. I'm just going to put it in here because I don't really want it in the truck either. I guess when we get back to him, I will recycle it. We'll do that later. But man, I used that many? Oh, that was when we were fighting Neil Vaughn. I forgot about that. I should have... Yeah, we don't have many then. Oh, I've got some in here. All right, let's... Should be able to add these to the pouch. No, only can do 1 or 2. There we go. And then this one, I'll just throw it in my backpack because we still need it. I don't think I have any blood grenades on the truck. So that's fine. Ooh, should I use that ghost blade on this dude? I don't know what we're really going to be fighting. But if it's a human, it'll kill him. So maybe we don't use it. But I'll take it. Just because. Alright, I think otherwise that should be enough.
Order accepted.
See how much fun it is.
Okay, Sam. Why don't we begin by considering what we already know? Nothing comes to mind? Take a look at the order details to refresh your memory.
What are you talking about? We already know we're going to get this dude. That's what we know.
Now entering chiral network coverage.
The other thing I know is it's like really raining out here. Oh, that bridge is way over there. I didn't even realize how far down we were. That's alright. Hopefully we can pass this. I know it's been flooding though. I think we're good. Let's go across here. And we'll be able to get to the road here just to the left. Try to cut through these trees if I can. Although, doesn't look good. There's a lot of them. Get over here and start using the battery. Or not using the battery. Using the road as a charger. Although technically that's not accurate either. It doesn't charge it, it just keeps you from using it. Let me grab this. I mean, once we defeat this thing, we could technically go over to
Okay.
East Fort Knott and drop this stuff off. Question is, where are we gonna find this dude? Let me see what the... Yeah, it's just in that area. My guess is he's probably just gonna spawn up. I don't know. At least we're out of the rain.
Sam, the headless rider attacks were reported in this area. Look around. See anything strange?
I mean, we got this red thing over here. What is that? Hey, the porters are out here. Yeah, why is this red? That's not supposed to be red. I'm getting this thing ready. I mean, that's the biggest thing to me. Is that thing is not supposed to be red.
Sam, about the headless riders we're after. I've been thinking, what if we were to try replicating the conditions of the previously reported attacks? A road at night, a tri-cruiser. I've got it. We should take an evening spin near the site the attacks took place.
So we need a tri-cruiser. I guess that makes sense. I just don't understand why that's red. Alright. Well, we'll go get one real quick. Thankfully, East Fort Knox is right here. I'll park this in there. Grab a tri-cruiser and then head on out. See, that thing's red too. What is going on? Something's going on. I know that. I didn't even think about the fact that he attacks tri-cruisers, that we would have to have one too. Of course, I didn't really want to do that. Alright, I'm just going to leave it there.
Feels good.
Because I don't want to have stuff going to the locker. Let's get... Oh yeah, let's just drop this stuff off, obviously, because we're here.
We really appreciate your willingness to work late. I'm checking your orders now. I sometimes forget just how much work you've done for us. But the records tell the tale. You're our go-to guy. Thank you so much for your help. It's because of you that we can offer this.
So basically, it's a pattern will camouflage you in the snow or asphalt. Road upgrade. Pavers can now be upgraded to level 2. Finally.
I'm increasing the amount of materials you can withdraw. Hopefully it'll be enough for your needs. We've improved our road restoration tech. But once you've restored a segment of road, you can now add additional materials to the auto paver to upgrade it. Upgraded roads have special roofs that'll protect you from timefall. They'll also enable vehicles that use them to travel at faster speeds. You should find that they have improved acceleration and can hit higher top speeds when boosting. It should go without saying, but driving faster just comes with its own risks. So be sure to take extra care when negotiating curves, okay? We wouldn't have been able to achieve this breakthrough without your assistance, Sam. Thanks so much for the help. Oh, I've also got a new suit design to share with you. I personally think it's genius. It was apparently the signature look of a prepper back in the UCA. If you're willing, we hope you can continue to support our work. Take care now.
I was hoping you'd be able to go faster, but now the roads will also have a covering on them. What else does he have? Oh, that's just that stuff. Okay. We'll do that later. Let's get the tri-cruiser. I mean, we could use somebody else's just because it's available, but I think, well, in case they need it, I'll just... We'll just get a basic one. I'm not really going to be doing much with it other than just driving it over there. We got the other one on the ship, so...
Vehicle ready. Please drive carefully.
Alright, here we go. This thing's got no battery. I mean, since we were mainly going to be, other than right here, we're going to be on the road. We don't really need much battery. So we're just going over there. I'll definitely want to upgrade the roads, but that's going to take a long time. 'Cause I know that's going to be a lot of materials. Raining again? I want to check the map. I want to see if this thing says anything. No, it doesn't say anything, but... It's definitely got to be why it's red, is because this dude's doing something.
What's happened to it? Don't tell me it's been hacked. Since when do highways float in the air? Up, up, and away! Highway in the sky. And now we find ourselves trapped. You ready for anything, Sam?
Welcome, Sam. I prepared this little stage here special for you and you alone.
Yeah, maybe we should have put a weapon on this. I don't know if you can put them on this. No idea.
I know you're gonna make the most of it.
Pigs? These must be ghost mechs?
That's what it looks like.
There were no headless riders after all then. We need to destroy them all. Let's get a move on, Sam. Sam, try ramming their vehicle with yours.
Oh, it slows me down. Dude. Just trying to brake check him. Like, when I start shooting, it won't move. It, like, stops. This is crazy. I did not know this is what this was going to be. This is like Tron, man.
That's how you do it, Sam. You're a pro! See it, Sam? One of them is different from the others. That has to be the unit that's hacked into the autopilot. fought, Sam. I think you took care of every last one. Highway disappearing? This isn't good, Sam. Whoa! Ah!
That was crazy.
Seems the day is ours, Sam. Oh, what a relief to have made it safely back to the ground. There's no sign of our adversaries. This strange road has vanished without a trace, too. Everything seems fine now. Let's go and give the ghost hunter the good news.
I really glad we did that. I did not know that's what that was going to be. That was so much fun. Yeah, that 100%, like Tron Legacy is definitely high up there on my favorite list, and that just reminds me of Tron so much. Looking forward to watching the new Tron Ares movie. Just having the tri-cruisers on the road with the red, and that's exactly what it felt like. Just threw us right into Tron. Alright, I am... Let's see, I'm just gonna... recycle that. I'm curious though, can you put... Yeah, you can put those on there, but you can't put any weapon. I didn't think you could. Would have been nice to have one of those guns on there to help you kill some of those, but all right, we'll recycle it out. Then let's go ahead to the ghost hunter here. I'm gonna repair this thing again. Because it tends to take a beat, and we're going to be back in the rain again.
Patched up and good to go. Safety first.
Alright, so he is right there. I guess we'll just go along the shoreline. Is he really that far away?
This one's for you. Thanks for the help.
Guess I didn't know he was really that far out. Somebody's been through here. Daytime now. There we go, back in the rain. Knew that was coming. Alright, I probably should figure out exactly where he's at.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route 5.
Now we know.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
we'll just go along the river here. If it wasn't raining, I'd pick that stuff up. And it's not even, it's storming. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Do we see any? Well, there's like one right there, isn't there? I think I'm all out of blood grenades, aren't I? I got a few, but not much. Can I throw them from the truck? Wait, what does it say? Long throw is R1 on this. Nice. I didn't know we could do them like that. Is he not getting out of there? No, I don't think he died. Well, guess we'll not have to worry about it. We didn't stay with him for too long. The government base, that is so far away. Right there. Alright, let's cut through here. Man, I took a lot of damage. It was I didn't realize towards the end until that the actual main rider was the one exploding. I thought that was me blowing stuff up.
I feel as though I can really trust you. We forged the bond, you and I. Just so you know, I've decided to increase the amount of materials you can withdraw from here. All right, I'm ready to join the chiral network.
So I've got a patch up there that's not connected. I got to figure out what that is. I didn't even realize that until now. Woodland. There's so many suits. Camouflage you in muddy and mossy environments. A rocket box? A rocket launcher shaped like a piece of cargo and loaded. What? You throw it into the air and then they lock onto targets? Are you kidding me? Depends on the target. I mean, they're anti-BT, human and mech, though. Oh, I want to use those so bad.
Thanks to you, we can finally close the book on the mystery of the Headless Riders. Troubling rumors like that have a way of putting everyone on edge. Makes them want to stay inside all the more. Out here especially. Saw too many people cutting ties and keeping to themselves. Can't say any of us anticipated that the riders would be ghost mechs, though. And those mechs have something to do with Higgs, too. Isn't that right? Well, now that we know the truth of the matter, we can come up with ways to combat them and their tactics. Then, maybe it'll feel like we're actually making some progress at long last. You know, you've got the makings of a real ghost hunter. I've shared with you some schematics for my favorite tools of the trade. A rocket box and a camo suit pattern. The rocket box fires MP warheads. It's a portable, versatile weapon that's perfect for dealing with all kinds of enemies. It's a single-use weapon. All you have to do is aim and throw. It fires several projectiles at once, which can lock onto multiple targets in range. Though, if you want to pummel a single enemy with overwhelming force, well, that's a viable option too. It's great for incapacitating humans, killing BTs, or disabling mechs as needed. It's quick and easy to use, so consider keeping one on hand for emergencies.
Oh, will do.
I'd heard a few stories about the red-clad warriors before you came through. That Higgs might be the one leading them came as quite the shock. He's the same bastard that's been distributing weapons all over the place, right? Trying to get everyone to take up arms and sow discord. Forming lasting connections is out of the question if we can't find common ground. The spread of weapons and violence is a lot more terrifying than any sort of paranormal activity, if you ask me. Ever since the Death Stranding, sightings of paranormal phenomena have been steadily increasing. Though a lot of these can be chalked up to simple misperception or misinformation. Among all these claims, tales of supernatural entities are especially common these days. And as a ghost hunter, I investigate the more promising reports to see if there's any truth to them. Unfortunately, it's not feasible for me to go out and do research right now. So I have to rely on others to do my fieldwork for me. You've done some wonderful work for me, Sam. So much so that I'd love it if you could continue. I intend to carry on with my research. There are a few things that I'm still pretty curious about. Maybe they're nothing more than baseless rumors, but if any seem promising, I'll contact you via the SSS. I hope I can count on you when the time comes. Good luck with your deliveries. Take care.